Hello everybody, welcome back to my game collection videos. As you all know, I do these every now and again, and I want to wish you all a happy new year. And this is my first game collection of 2013, and I'm also coming up to my first anniversary on YouTube. So please, if you want to give me a little gift, go ahead and smack that like button. And also, if you're new, don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy. And I'm going to talk about a little bit about each game, not much because I've got a lot of games and I don't want to make it too long. So anyway, let's start with this game. Risen 2. Now, most people hated this game, but I really enjoyed this. I thought this was very underrated. Doctor Who The Eternity Clock. I'm a huge Doctor Who fan, and I just couldn't wait to play this game. And it's pretty good, actually. It wasn't amazing. I didn't expect much, but it's pretty good. Brothers in Arms Hell's Highway. I love World War II shooters. Unfortunately, there hasn't been many coming out recently, but I really enjoyed this game, and I can't wait for the new one next year. I mean, this year, well, really. Dragon Age Origins. I really enjoyed this game. Brilliant story. Gameplay was average, but really enjoyed this game. Highly recommend it. Dragon Age 2. Bit disappointing, but it was still average. It was an average game. It was still decent, but really disappointing with this. Mass Effect 2, didn't enjoy this at first, eventually got into it, really enjoying Mass Effect now. I really like this game. Obviously, not the amazing game, the best game in the world, but really good game. Mass Effect 3, even better than the second. Most people hated the ending, I did as well, but I didn't think it ruined the game. Sorry about that. Dragon's Dogma, a real shock, a very underrated game. Not very well known. It's a very good RPG. If you enjoy RPGs, really recommend this game. Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Game of the Year Edition. This is my first Elder Scrolls game, and I love the Elder Scrolls. It's my favourite series of all time. This game was amazing. I didn't go off it for months. Then I waited for this game for years, and it's my favourite game of all time. The Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim, my favourite game of all time, and I just waited so long for this game. I enjoyed Oblivion, and I enjoyed this even more. Borderlands 2, really good game. Well, the gameplay is good, but the lack of story makes the game almost impossible to play. But it's an alright game. Hang on, yeah, got an itchy eye. Alright, next up is Borderlands 2. Only got this for Christmas, haven't completed it yet, but really enjoying this game. Great story, great gameplay. It's way better than the first one. Next, I've got FIFA 10. I like football games. FIFA 10 was a brilliant game. Not very good anymore because, of course, it's been out for like 3 years and it's FIFA 13 now. But still, I then took a break from FIFA, and this year I got FIFA 13. Really fun game. It's FIFA, so you know, what else can you say, really? Lego Harry Potter. Didn't really enjoy this game. Haven't completed it, but I do want to complete this, and I'm a big Harry Potter fan. But you know, still didn't really enjoy it. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, very fun game, really good Harry Potter game. It's it's not the best Harry Potter game, but it's a very good one. I recommend you get it if you like Harry Potter. Deathly Hallows Part 1, disappointing. It wasn't very good at all. It was pretty much a third-person shooter, but with wands. Deathly Hallows Part 2, better than the first one, but it was still felt like a third-person shooter. I didn't really love it, but it was alright. Assassin's Creed, bit short, bit repetitive, but gameplay's decent, and I like historical games, so yeah, I really enjoyed this one. Assassin's Creed 2, again, really enjoyed this one. Not as repetitive, still repetitive in some places, but I really enjoyed this game. I love the character as well. I got the Assassin's Creed Brotherhood Special Edition, very good, very fun game. Could have been better. I preferred number 2 over this, but it was still a fun game. Revelations, I love this game. This is my favourite Ezio game. I really enjoy this game. Great story, great gameplay. It was just a massive improvement over the rest. But then this game came along, Assassin's Creed 3, and this just blows everything this year away. It's my favourite game of the year 2012, and I really enjoyed this. A massive improvement over the others. Next up to my second pile, I got Uncharted 1, or Uncharted Drake's Fortune. Very fun. I love Uncharted. And if you haven't checked it out, I really recommend you do. It's a brilliant PS3 exclusive. I've got Uncharted 3. I don't have Uncharted 2 anymore. I used to. My brother had it, but he got rid of it. Uncharted 3, I prefer this over the second and the first one. Some people prefer the second one. I prefer the third one. Metal Gear Solid HD Collection. I've been into Metal Gear Solid since I was about 4 years old. And Metal Gear Solid 2 was my first. I had to get the Classics HD collection, and I really enjoy all the two games. PSP version isn't as good, but it's still alright. Metal Gear Solid 4, my first PS3 game. I had to get this with my PS3. I got a choice and I chose this game because I've been into Metal Gear Solid 2, and I really enjoyed this game. One of the best games I've ever played, and still the best graphics, one of the best graphics to date. I've got God of War 3. I only got this on Boxing Day. I really enjoyed this game. I have actually found myself really enjoying this, and I can't wait to complete it, but I haven't completed it yet. So again, I can't really say my whole opinion on it. Next up, I have Dead Space. Again, got this for Christmas. Really fun game. It's not very scary. I've jumped once or twice, but it's not exactly terrifying. Haven't completed it yet, but it's a great game. Really enjoying it. I also got this for Christmas, Dead Space 2. I haven't played it at all yet because I want to complete the first one, so I can't say anything about it. Sleeping Dogs. Really fun game. I don't like GTA, so this is my GTA, to be honest. I really enjoyed this game. One of the best games this year. If you haven't checked it out, I really recommend it. L.A. Noire, a very fun game. I like historical games, as I said, and this was a very good detective game. Really enjoyed it. Red Dead Redemption, one of the best games of all time. Very fun, Wild Western game. If you like Wild Western games, you most likely play this, but most people have played this, so yeah, you know what Red Dead Redemption is, really. Batman Arkham Asylum, fantastic Batman game. The best superhero games of all time are the Batman games, and I really enjoyed this one. I preferred this one though, Batman Arkham City. The world, everything about this game was just way better over the first one, but it was a very, very, very good game. Really impressed with it. It's Batman 3. I got this on the PS2, and I have it on the PS3. I really enjoyed it. It's a decent game. What else can you say? It's Spider-Man. What do you expect? Web of Shadows. I do prefer the movie-based Spider-Man games, but this game was okay. It's not amazing, but it's average. The Amazing Spider-Man, best Spider-Man game of all time in my opinion. Fantastic. PES 2009, it's alright, but I prefer FIFA, to be fair. Flashpoint, not very good game. I didn't like it at all. The difficulty it wasn't the difficulty, it was everything I didn't like about this game. I didn't like it at all. It's a hardcore game, so if you like hardcore first-person shooters, I recommend it. Star Wars Clone Wars, kid game. I had it when I was a kid. Obviously, I was about 11 when I got it, and I enjoyed it at the time. Do I enjoy it now? Not really. If you're a kid, it's a great game though. Star Wars Force Unleashed 2, I had the first, I never completed it, and I traded it in. But I don't trade in games anymore, and I have this, and it's actually pretty good, and I enjoyed this one. I purchased utter crap. Toy Story 3, again, I was a kid. I've been to Toy Story since I was very young. It was the big movie when I was a kid, so yeah, I really enjoyed this game. I haven't completed it yet though. I've had it for years, but I haven't got around to the last level. Lego Star Wars Complete Saga. I had both the games on the PS2, and I had to buy it on the PS3, and it's just exactly the same. But it's a great game to have still. It's a really good game. Okay, my last pile. Kingdom Come Law Reckoning, a decent RPG. Apparently, this company have gone into debt, so you won't be seeing any more of them. But it was a very, very good game for their first game, and I'm sad to see that they can't make any more. Two Worlds 2, an average RPG. Not amazing, not terrible. So yeah, it's decent. It's alright. Not amazing though. Heavy Rain. It's my brother's, but I play it all the time, and he never plays it, so I'm kind of considering it mine. Brilliant game. I really enjoyed it. One of the best games on the PS3. Doom 3. This is a remake of the Doom 3 game. I never had that because I didn't have an Xbox, and my games have just fallen. Really good game. It's decent. I haven't completed it yet, but it's not a scary game, although it was meant to be a horror game. Not scary at all, though. Saints Row 2. Fantastic. I love Saints Row. Saints Row 2 was one of the best games I've ever played. Really got into it, and it's just a great open world game. Saints Row the Third, not as fun as the second, but it was still okay. It's a pile of laughs, isn't it, Saints Row? It's a really good game to have. Medal of Honor. I don't have Medal of Honor Warfire. My brother has that, but this game's pretty good. It's a very good game. Yeah, it's the kind of game you play once and then that's it, but it's alright. Modern Warfare 2. I don't like Call of Duty anymore, but I used to like Call of Duty, so yeah. Black Ops, another Call of Duty game. I don't know where World at War is. I have World at War. I don't know where it is. I have World at War, which is my favourite COD game. But anyway, Black Ops, I play it. I have played it a bit with my mate. I like the gun game, but that's about it. Zombies is okay, but I'm not too fond of COD anymore. Modern Warfare 3 Steelbook Edition. This was cheaper than the original, so I got this. I got this later on. If you know, I got it in like April. I got this because I wanted to play the campaign. Really, that's about it. I don't play much of the online anymore. I'm not very fond of this. I'm not getting Black Ops. Dishonored, I got the special edition. I really enjoyed Dishonored. One of the best games of this year. I highly recommend it. It's a stealthy kind of game. It's a really good game to have. Fantastic. Sims 3, it's The Sims, what do you expect? It's fantastic. You know, I love The Sims, so yeah. It's really good. It's a fun game. Call of Res the Cartel, I expect this to be a Wild Western, like, you know, like kind of like the gun. Red Dead Redemption wasn't out, so we hadn't seen one of those on the PS3 yet. It wasn't, but it was a first-person shooter, but it was a fantastic game, and I really enjoyed this one. So I had to get Call of Res the Cartel, very underrated. It was like one of the worst games of the year, apparently, but I really enjoyed this. I completed it 3 times as all the characters, and I really enjoy it. It's 3 different stories, pretty much. Bioshock, for some reason it was imported, but yeah, fantastic game. One of the best first-person shooters you can buy. Bioshock 2, I think this was better than the first one, only slightly though. There wasn't much in. They're pretty much the same, in my opinion. I like them both. Fantastic. Can't wait for Bioshock Infinite. Killzone 2, fantastic. Well, not fantastic, but it was fantastic for a little bit, but then it got boring near the end of the campaign. But yeah, it's alright. I did hate it at one point, but it's alright. It's an average game, I'm going to say. Killzone 3, this never got boring. Just gouging people is awesome. I love this game so much. Fantastic first-person shooter. Fallout 3, fantastic game by Bethesda. Softworks, it was just fantastic. You know, it's Bethesda, made the Elder Scrolls, so yeah, you can expect good things from this game. And lastly, Fallout New Vegas. Preferred Fallout 3, but that's about it. You know, it's still a decent game. But yeah, it's a good game. It's an average game, I'm going to say. So that's about it, guys. I'll see you in my next game collection. Hopefully going to be around April, July time. Between April and July, so see you then.